one flesh. It's not just a one and done in the Scripture. It's mentioned multiple times. And that's what marriage is supposed to be. One man, one woman, one lifetime. That's God's plan. Strong marriages require leaving, cleaving, and unity in that order. And then you'll notice this, number 6, that God designs intimacy without shame. It says there, and they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. Before sin, there was no shame, right? No shame before sin. Total transparency. May I just remind you, God designed intimacy to flourish. May I just remind you, God designed intimacy to flourish inside of a marriage and nowhere else. The next point I want to give you is the connection between this and the gospel. And you know why marriage is so valuable to God and why God views it the way he does? I don't think we understand why God views marriage the way he does. But it's because marriage points to something greater. And Ephesians the union between him and the church. That's why you're like, well, even before, if God says it and designs it, he has the right to name it, and no one else has that right. But it goes even deeper when you realize that the marriage pictures Christ and that's why it says, husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself for it. There's a correlation and a tie there. And you see, as we look at that, we understand marriage it's a big picture. Not only is it just my wife and I, but it pictures what heaven's going to be like. You know, the weddings here, though, it's all about the bride coming down the aisle, and heaven's all going to be about the groom, Jesus. Let me give you a few practical applications, and we'll be on our way. And I thought, we might get done early. No, we went long. First one is this: God designed you for relationship. He did. God designed you for relationship.